Leo, what up, though? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message for the sign of Leo, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. Keep in mind, we all have a fifth house. Part of our birth chart, time and energy are fluid. So you could take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. And these readings are timeless, y'all. So whenever you stumble across this message, there will be something here for you to help bring you clarity, to help empower you, to help you align, and all of those wonderful things. Leo, tapping into your energy today, I use this faceted garden oracle deck to help catch a vibe as I'm connecting with the energy. And this feels pretty big. There's a lot of this is just an oracle deck, but there's a lot of, we'll say, major energies coming through. The first one being the light, right? And the last one being, it's not called the tunnel, it's called the cave, but I'm sort of seeing this as like that light at the end of the tunnel energy, where it's like you can see the light shining through into the darkness. It feels like you're exiting maybe a dark period, maybe a dark night of the soul, a dark chapter, or maybe even just sort of a hermit mode, where I see on the bottom of the deck there's been a lot of transformation, sort of this metamorphosis card bringing in this change and this transformation. Maybe some of you seeing a lot of butterflies, dragonflies, moths, things of that nature. I would not be surprised, especially with the moths, seeing this light here and the cave. It's like we can see the light now. We're truly breaking free. We're truly shifting into something new. And I'm hearing for a lot of you something bigger, where we're ending this cycle out. Maybe some of you are getting a raise or leaving a job for a better job, or some of you are leaving a relationship for something better, or because you know you deserve something better. And for a lot of you, this is an internal cycle, some type of karmic cycle, some type of, whether it's self-limiting belief, self-doubt, negative self-talk, things of that nature, where there's been this huge shift, and it's like you know your worth now, or you're discovering your worth. And with this Thorns card, this has been coming out a lot for the collective lately, and it really is about being able to see the beauty in in the pain, the situations that really hurt, the situations that didn't go as planned. Can we see those diamonds in the rough? Can we see those nuggets of beauty, that wisdom that we gained through these cycles, the strength, the courage, the self-love, things of that nature? Can we see the beauty in the pain? And this is also a card about not putting your defenses up too high because of a situation that didn't really work out. Because I'm seeing that there has been beauty that has come through the darkness, we'll say. There's light here in the darkness. You also got this seeds card here, which is really about planting these seeds. Any new ideas that are coming up right now, any new desires, it's time to really look into those, to honor those, to follow those, to plant those seeds, so to speak, and give them some attention, shine some light on them. Because it definitely feels like you're shifting into a new chapter, so to speak. And as I split the deck and I'm saying that, we have the new moon, so it's almost like the slate is being cleared here and we're moving into a new cycle. Let's see. For some of you, there's been an ending of a relationship for sure, as I'm sort of flipping through the deck. That the entwined card comes through with the entropy card. So a lot of you are breaking free from a relationship, but that's not the case for everyone. We do have you. Spirit's like, look at the bottom. We have you coming through on the bottom. Leo, stepping into your power. So let's say this quick prayer. We'll dive into the tarot and see what comes through. Divine Mother, Father, Holy Spirit of the Most High, spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors, messages for my Leo gang for their highest good. Anything my Leos need to hear today, anything they need to know, any messages that will empower them, bring them clarity and confirmation, any messages that will bring healing and help bring them into alignment to their highest timeline, their highest self, their best life, and of course to your will, Most High, will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory forever and ever. A lot of balance coming in after a time of turbulence is sort of what just fell out. Spirit, what do we have here in the past for my Leos? Trying to find a balance. A lot of cards coming out here in the past. Wow. What do we have currently? Yeah, for a lot of you, you really are like moving to the next level in some capacity, in some way. Yeah, okay. Wow, a lot of cards out here. What do we have incoming for my Leos? Wow. Wow, you guys, what's the advice here, Spirit? Thank you. Oh my. So there's a couple different situations coming through, right? What do we have as the theme of this reading? The card that just hit the singing bowl was the Nine of Swords, so maybe some stress or anxiety about a decision or an opportunity or even some type of situation from the past. Can I get one more, Spirit? Thank you. I'm seeing you climb. I'm seeing my Leos staying focused, working hard, working on yourself, leveling up, and truly ascending in the past energy. It really is like, and so it feels like a lot of you are still moving through this. But what I see in the past energy is almost like an energetic reset where the energy shifted, a cycle ended, even if it wasn't done with yet, it ended energetically with the Fool card. And I see my Leos really sort of taking action in some way, or taking this opportunity, or even looking for a new opportunity. Like, for instance, say if you were at a job and you know this is over, it's not going to work out, it's almost like you started looking for something new, or you at least put that intention out. And that's just an example, because there's relationship vibes out here, there's job vibes, there's home vibes, and for a lot of you, this is a whole paradigm, a whole cycle that you are moving away from and moving into this new world. We'll say with the Fool, this is a new adventure. It's the next step on your spiritual quest. A lot of you realizing how far you've truly come, Leo, through everything that you've been through here, and how much you've really learned and gained through the process. Just like that Thorns card, where it's like, yeah, that those situations were not easy to deal with, they sucked, but we've gained a lot through them and from them. And what I'm seeing in your current energy right now is some darkness coming up in some capacity still, as you are ending out this cycle and moving away from whatever this situation is, whether it is a relationship or you're moving, or it's a job, or for a lot of you, it's a lot more than one thing. And this has been a theme for the collective, but it really feels like you're moving away from this X paradigm, moving into this Y paradigm, and there's some sadness or some grief or just a little bit of a funk coming through. Here is this new opportunity. Here is this Ace of Cups that came through and is coming through in your energy, but we're still thinking about what was. We're still thinking about whatever we had to leave behind, or whatever didn't work out quite the way we had wanted it to or expected. And I'm definitely seeing you sort of working through this darkness, but it's here nonetheless. And you are ascending through this. You are sort of committing to your best life and your highest path here. And again, a lot of realizations coming through as you shift and move through this portal. the theme of the reading, we do have the Four of Cups in your current energy, which has a very similar tone, a very similar vibration as the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups definitely coming out in the theme of your reading. So for some of us, we're crying over spilled milk, so to speak. Again, a little bit of a funk or some darkness or sadness coming through, or even anxiety, right? With the Nine of Swords, you're stressing about moving on, or you're stressing about taking action in some capacity, or you're stressing about the things that you had to leave behind. And really the message that I always get from this Five of Cups here in this deck is, it's like, try not to get sucked down into the black hole of sadness and depression, or that, scorpionic death spiral, so to speak, because of the things that are over with, or the things that you're moving away from, because there is this full cup right behind her, if you can see, but she can't see it and doesn't notice it, because she is sort of focused on the cup that's spilling and the empty cups that are over here as well. So for a lot of you, you're sort of in mid movement where you are taking action and leaving something behind, and it doesn't feel like it's been easy. It feels like you're sort of gaining your footing and rooting down into this new energy, but the older energy is still coming up nonetheless. I see you climbing, I see you fighting through, I see you pushing through, rather, and it's almost like you're taking control and, again, stepping into your power, tapping into that Leo strength, aligning with your destiny here. In the incoming energy, I am seeing you move toward this balance. I'm seeing you get away from the chaos, the turbulence, and really closing the doors on a situation that's over. I see the ending, and I'm seeing you really move forward. And what I'm also seeing for a lot of you, Leo, is that there is some type of love offer that's coming your way that has the potential to bring a lot of happiness. So maybe some of you are closing out a relationship cycle, some type of karmic cycle or something, and moving toward this new situation. There is some sadness because of the ending, but you're moving away from the turbulence. You're not dealing with whatever this up and down or this chaos was anymore. And then it's like, as soon as you start to put that energy back into yourself, here comes this offer that has the potential to bring a lot of happiness. Definitely big relationship vibes here, but this doesn't necessarily have to be the Ace of Cups. Here is an offer that will bring fulfillment. The Knight of Cups is the one who takes that offer or offers that cup, and the Two of Cups, if this was a job, so to say, this was a job. This is a job that's pouring back into you as much as you're pouring into it, instead of just feeling like you're giving and not receiving anything in return. The Two of Cups is a balanced situation where there's equal give and take. The energy is reciprocated. And the Ace of Cups, starting back here in the past energies, and it's here in your current energy as well. We just may not be able to see it, or we're not focusing on it because of what happened in the past, has the potential to grow, has the potential to really almost bring this feeling of being complete, right? We start with the cup, the offer, the opportunity, and we take that and grow it into the Ten of Cups, which is, this is being fulfilled. This is feeling complete. This is having what you desire, and taking that offer and sort of making it do what it do, right? With this Eight of Pentacles over here on the bottom of the deck, I really do see you moving through these cycles and staying focused. And I'm seeing a lot of growth and a lot of learning. And I'm really seeing my Leos able to sort of use what they've learned to take that and put it in motion, so to speak. So whether this is like internal lessons, or this is even like some studying or classes that you've taken, it's like you're able to use that now, and you're really using it to create something beautiful here. And your advice: Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Chariot, Ace of Swords. And that's your advice. So it's like, you're gaining this clarity. Once you gain this clarity, it's about taking that opportunity and really taking it as far as you can, really creating something solid out of this opportunity, really creating something that's going to last, something stable, and for some of you, something very abundant. Some of you are starting a business or a YouTube channel or a project or something of that nature, and it's really going to pay off, it feels like, and your advice is like, take this opportunity to create this legacy or this stability in your life. There's definitely a victory here. And also with the Chariot being in your advice, it's about trusting your higher guidance, trusting the divine, trusting the universe at this time as you are being led into this victory or this very successful situation, relationship, job, offer, project. Taking all that you've learned and grabbing this opportunity and really working with it. Pretty simple message. There's quite a few messages coming through, but it really is like a major ending in a new beginning that has a lot of potential here. In the theme of the reading, I do see you have that opportunity. I see you're sort of grounding down into that, and it's really about finishing this cycle, closing the doors on this old cycle, and really opening yourself up and doing what you need to do in order to make this new opportunity reach its full potential. Yeah, there's a release here. There's a release and a shift of focus to the future. So beautiful energy here, Leo. Let's grab a couple oracle cards. Got this Moonology deck that I'm going to grab a card from, and then we've got our trusty Kali Oracle, so we can grab a couple messages from the Divine Mother. What do we have here for Leo Spirit? Some of you have an ancestor or an angel that's with you, that is sort of leading you, guiding you, protecting you, that really has your back right now. What do we have for Leo? The answers you need are coming. We definitely see that in your advice with the Ace of Swords. We have look at the bigger picture, which I think Aries got as well. Maybe some of you have some prominent Aries placements, or you're dealing with some type of Aries energy. On the bottom, we have new moon in Aries. As I'm saying that, we have it's time to take action. So it's time to take action. The answers that you need are coming, and look at the bigger picture. Let's grab one of these Shaman's Dream as well. I did grab one of these for Aries. Let's see what comes through. What do we have for Leo? What do we have for Leo here? Yeah, some of you are starting something. You're building something here. Metox, repairing body, mind, spirit. We have the authentic self, limitless possibilities, and getting back to integrity. We're going to read number 51, limitless possibilities. Limitless possibilities. Stars in the sky, embracing opportunity. When you look up into the velvety dark blanket of the night sky, covering the vast expanse of space, can you count all the stars twinkling above? Can you imagine that you are only glimpsing a teeny sliver of what actually is there? This is the domain of limitless possibility, of the never-ending sea of potential that you yourself are made of and have now at your disposal. Your life right now is alive with possibility and needs your clear focus to hone in on what avenue of exploration most calls to you. It's time to choose and not be distracted by the sheer magnitude of what may be. Be here now. Gather your thoughts and your most cherished dreams. Focus on the brightest star in your never-ending sky, and take small steps, small movements toward calling this glittering potential into reality. If you can imagine this and hold that vision, you will summon all the celestial helpers and guides to aid you in bringing it to fruition. Keep your focus on the essence of potential rather than the form of it. The universe has its own ideas of how to best serve you and all of us at the same time, so trust this as a fact rather than a theory, and you ought not to act surprised when your dreams come true, for they surely will, exactly how you need them to. that's sort of the same vibes as that. Look at the bigger picture, and the answers that you need are coming. Again, feeling that you have an ancestor or an angel or some type of spirit or deity, some type of cosmic force that is really helping guide you and that really has your back right now. So really trust that. Tap into that intuition, Leo. Follow that. It's almost, you do have the world in your current energy, family. The world is yours energy out here. And that phoenix rising from the ashes with the death, rebirth, and the 8 of Wands. Thank you, Ma. She appears fierce, and yet she is benign. Her oracle brings the message that a situation which may frighten or intimidate you is well within your capacity to handle. No matter how dramatic or intense a situation may appear to be at this time, it shall eventually be a little more than a passing memory and not have any negative bearing upon your future. That's exactly the energy that's coming out in the theme of your reading as well. We also have this Guya Kali card. It says, it is time to realize the true nature of certain life circumstances. Be grateful for what we've learned, but see things for what they are rather than what we wish them to be. You shall be able to recognize, process, and prosper from the truth, and you do not need to fear the revelations that are unfolding. I'm being guided to grab one more card. You do not need to fear the revelations that are unfolding. The spiritual cleansing and protective means, I'm telling you, the universe has got your back right now, Leo. The spiritual cleansing and protective means necessary to overcome any obstacles shall be granted to you. You can trust in what is happening in your life, especially, excuse me, especially the things that are breaking apart or arising anew. Any pain that you might be experiencing now is so much less than the pain that would have taken root if certain circumstances were allowed to continue. So there's definitely a big ending here for my Leos. And with that, with every ending, there's a new beginning. I see a lot of you already rooting down into this and doing what you need to do. But for others that are sort of unsure, there's definitely an ending here and an opportunity to really create something beautiful, to create something abundant, to move into the relationship or the job or the situation that you deserve. Not only that you deserve, Leo, but that you incarnated to create and move into. So it does feel like you're sort of moving to the next level of your path. Where attention goes, energy flows, and it looks like your energy is flowing toward that abundance, family. So release and you shall receive, right? Judgment, 9 of Cups. This is a wish fulfillment. Make sure you keep that focus, family. Beautiful energy, big energy for my Leos. Before we tap out fully, we're going to take a deep cleansing breath. We're going to use our will and our visualization to draw in this divine cosmic energy. Picture it as white or gold light filling your energetic body. We're going to lock that energy into our heart space. Watch ourselves glowing as bright as we can. And as we release, we're going to exhale like we are filling up a balloon. So like very forcefully exhale. And we are going to picture any negativity, any lower frequencies, any anxiety, anger, sadness. Picture it as black or gray, smoke or static leaving us so the divine can help us transmute that. With that said, let's clear our lungs and get this breath in. Breathe in. Hold it. Squeeze Mula Bandha, raise that energy up, lock it into your heart space, watch yourself glowing as bright as you can, and release, release, release. Leo gang, I love and appreciate y'all, and I will catch y'all on the next reading.